Hallo zusammen und willkommen zu einem weiteren Let's Play von Witcher 3. Los geht's. So, wir sind ja gerade in der Situation, er sucht seine Tochter und Frau. Die Frau wissen wir ja schon, ist bei den Hexen. Die Tochter ist in Ochsenfurt. So, ich muss ihm aber jetzt noch sagen, dass ich überhaupt weiß, wo seine Frau ist.
I'm listening. What do you come to me with?
Got news of your wife.
Plowing hell, why'd you not say so forthwith? Where is she? Why have you not returned with her?
She's in Crookback Bog. Got food, a place to live, and keeps herself busy. Didn't look like she had the slightest desire to leave.
You were to bring her back, not report on the conditions she lives under.
I was supposed to find her, and I did. That was our deal, nothing more.
Ja, hat er recht.
You still think me rotten to the core. A base bastard, don't you? You believe I alone am at fault for what happened here.
Ja, bin ich mal ehrlich.
Actually, that's exactly what I think.
The world might seem black and white to you witches, but for us common folk, it's shades of grey. As is my family's
Shades of
story.
Grey. Oh mein Gott.
Probably gonna say you're not the only one to blame. Alright then, I'm willing to hear your side of the story.
Lange Gespräche mit dem Baron, hm? Sehr lange.
With Annie, it was love at first sight. A spear tore through my shoulder at the Battle of Anchor. She tended to my wound. Once I'd recovered, I asked her to marry me. She wept with joy. Soon after, Tamara was born. And after that, they sent me to Sidaris. A warlord had risen against King Ethan, and Foltest sent help. It was one battle to the next, one conflict after another. It was a life of war. I was seldom home, and I found comfort in drink. Grew so fond of hooch, I couldn't part with it when I did get home.
Krieg bricht, Leute.
Still seems like your fault to me.
Will you let me finish?
Nicht, wenn die Option da ist.
Alright. What then?
I went from front to front, battle to battle, collecting soldiers' coin, while Anna sat alone with the babe for months. Later, I learned she'd not been so alone after all. For nearly 3 years, she'd found comfort in the arms of one Evan, a childhood friend, a dog's bunghole. Understand, damn it? One tussle in the hay I'd have waved aside, put it out of my mind. But the woman cuckolded me for years, without a whisker of concern for me, for my love.
Naja, aber sie dachte eventuell, dass er stirbt. Ne?
How'd you find out?
Came home one day and Anna was gone. The things too. Found a letter. She wrote that she didn't love me. That she'd left me for that knob licker and taken Tamara with her. Felt like I'd been rammed in the arse by a horse. I went to find the bugger, to get the girls back, bring them home. Yet soon as I saw him, something turned inside me, something dark. I slaughtered the shit-eating twat and fed his carcass to the dogs.
Ja, sehr rational.
Guess they call you the Bloody Baron for a reason after all.
What?
Your nickname. Makes sense now.
No, that's an entirely different story.
Imagine Anna wasn't exactly pleased.
Ha! Bloody understatement if I've ever heard one. She flew into a fit, hysteria, threw herself at me, kicking and clawing. Finally grabbed a knife. It would have been the end of me if I'd not leapt aside. It was the first time I hit her. I had to calm her. Felt I had no other means. Things changed. They would never be the same. Anna tried to take her own life, and mine, several times. She would prod me, goad me, taunt me, in the hope I would hit her again, perhaps. She'd scream that I'd robbed her a life of love, that I'd destroyed the idea for her, and so might as well kill her. How many times I apologized. How many armfuls of blooms and gifts I brought. She cared not a bit. Cannot fathom how we survived those years. But we did. Though as you know now, not everything was as it might have seemed.
Trotzdem hast du überreagiert.
You're right. Faults on both sides, yours and hers.
I'm content that you finally see that.
Du bist aber trotzdem
Very
schuld.
well, then.
Mit.
If you won't bring Anna home, you might at least tell me how she landed in that blasted swamp.
Hab ich doch gar nicht erwähnt, dass sie im Sumpf ist.
She made a pact with the crones and... well, I think she might have lost her mind.
A pact? What the bloody hell?
She was with child, a child she didn't want to bear. Went to the crones for help. They promised to rid her of the problem in exchange for a year of her service. And they kept their word, in their own twisted way.
What do you mean?
Anna must have thought the child inside her would somehow disappear. Instead, the crones sapped her of strength, and ultimately forced her body to miscarry. I think that's when she started to lose her mind. Then they placed magic tethers on her, tethers that cause great pain when tested. A guarantee she'll pay off her debt.
A pact with witches? Bloody nightmare, sounds like some jest. We must get her out. We can't leave her there.
Ja.
Venturing into the swamp, even with armed men, is just a
Ich
bad
hab
idea.
sowieso noch eine Rechnung mit denen
It's a
offen.
dangerous place inherently, and I think those crones are a greater threat than anyone realizes.
I'll not sit on my arse waiting for them to return her. Would you wait? Count on their mercy if they had your daughter?
Probably not, but I'm a witcher.
And I'm a husband and a father who's fucked up his life and the lives of his loved ones. I'll gather my men, go there and retrieve Anna.
Nee. Ernsthaft? Ja.
We had a deal. I've done my part.
Jetzt kämpft
Your
er und
turn
nicht
to do
ich.
yours.
A word once
Langweilig.
given. Now what did I last...
Basilisk, it had just attacked you.
Ach, Basilisk war das.
Gargantuan. One solid brute.
Ich darf wieder Siri spielen.
Right in front of us. I thought we breathed our last.
Watch out!
If I don't survive this, you're to take whatever you want from the fortress.
You'll survive!
Let's show this bastard what we're worth.
Wo bist du, Mistvieh? Ja. Jetzt lande doch! Oh. Bah! Ohne getroffen zu werden. Mensch. Siri ist OP. Sowas. Das ist nicht passiert. Keine bösen Wörter. Ach, jetzt darf ich nochmal gegen den kämpfen.
Damn it! I can't leave him like that. Yeah. Ha. Oh.
Ah. Cool gemacht. Wow, was? Viel zu stark. Seaweed.
You have everything?
Yes, thank you.
What you did for me, I shall never forget it.
I certainly hope not. It's brought me no small trouble.
Ach verdammt, falsche Antwort.
Meaning?
I must flee. Wraiths pursue me. The wild hunt. I was foolish to use the power. They're sure to have caught my scent.
The wild hunt? Pursuing you?
I'll endanger all of you by remaining here. You must tell the people to bar their doors and windows. And no one is to wander the night.
You? Where do you think you're going?
Now, I ride for Novigrad. And then, who knows where.
Novigrad. Dauert noch lange, bis ich da bin.
She mounted and rode off. It grew awfully empty without her.
Redanian armies blocked the Pontar crossing, yet you sent Ciri to Novigrad.
She was looking for a sorceress, and all of them are in Novigrad. Besides, I didn't leave her at the Redanians' mercy. I gave her a letter of safe conduct.
Who was the letter to?
No one. It was like this one. Show that to those pricks at the crossing, and they'll let you pass.
This for me?
See no reason to make things harder for you. You seek your child, this letter will help.
Where'd you get these letters?
Haven't always led this pack of jesters. Served in the Temerian army once.
Redanians guard the crossing.
True. But with a bit of fame and a friend here and there, well, banners and heraldry don't mean so much.
So there's a chance Ciri's still in Novigrad. Thanks for helping her.
It's nothing. Now you've learned what you wanted to know, you must be in a hurry. But, if you could...
Ja, ich guck nach deiner
I
Tochter.
want to go get Anna. Free her, bring her back. I don't believe she's there willingly.
Must have not heard me. Any journey into the swamp is suicide.
I heard you, which is why I could use your aid. I've no more
Ja.
tales of Ciri to offer you, but go with me and I'll be generous with what I do have. Very generous.
Ja.
Extra coin never hurt.
Ha! True indeed. I'll round up my men and ride to Downwarren. You can join us there.
Fine. Sounds good.
There you are. Sorry, we was never.
What was that?
You tell me. Man or monster? My men call him Uma and say he's a beast, but he seems a man to me.
Doesn't look like a monster, but my medallion's...
Funny story, actually. I won him in a game of cards.
Ich dachte, das sei jetzt seine Tochter.
Funny story.
Went to Novigrad once to rest, indulge in the city's pleasures. Stayed at a tavern and some cards were kind that day. Had one devilish hand after another. Robbed the whoresons blind. One fellow asked him what he had to wager and he showed me that sideshow. Not much in it for me, but fuck it, I thought. I'll give the man a chance to win something.
Hilarious. Real side splitter.
Oh, you wouldn't know a good tale from a runny fart.
Proper baron now.
Aye, though I feel something's not right.
How so?
Well, he seems more beast than man. But there's wisdom, cunning in the bastard's eyes. Or maybe I'm imagining it.
No, but he doesn't look dangerous.
I guess that's that. Doesn't eat much, so as
Time I was on my way.
Farewell. I hope you find your daughter.
Hexen töten.
And prove a good father to her.
Wer weiß. Vielleicht stirbt Geralt ja am Ende. Ich hoffe nicht. Aber es kommt ja kein vierter Teil. Was ich sehr traurig finde. Oh! Verfügbare Punkte 5. Oh, das sind ein paar Punkte. So. Ich skippe dann zur Hexenjagd. Ich gucke mich hier noch ein bisschen um. Bis gleich. So, willkommen zurück.
Why the devil are there witch hunters here to start with? They didn't ride from Novigrad to hang two blob tits, did they?
I don't know, my lord.
They say where they were headed?
Geralt! Good, you've arrived. Can't draw any meaning from this rabble's boring. Perhaps they talk some sense after a few lashes. Well, spit it out. Where'd they go?
To the village in the swamp, my lord. Lass rode with him, asking after her mother, Constant.
Lass? We must go there at once, Geralt.
Agreed.
I'll gather my men.
Ist hier kein Schmied. Schade, ich denke mal, ich brauche Silberschwert. 19 Schaden weniger. Muss ich jetzt ernsthaft zu Fuß?
What will these hayseeds think of next?
The crones exist. You'll know that soon enough.
Right. More likely some mad old wenches making mincemeat at peasant mines. Likely Anna agreed to stay with them, care for them out of the kindness of her heart. Good as gold. Always.
Lauf schneller! Okay, jetzt gleich wird's ernst, denn die... Also wenn ich die Charaktere richtig einschätze, müssten die ja sehr stark sein. Sehr, sehr stark. Okay. Jojo, ihr müsst nicht haben, nicht wahr? Oh, ich muss gleich noch leveln. Ich das vergesse. Ja, natürlich fokussen die nur mich. So. Sind ja keine anderen Gegner da. Ja, einen Moment. Ich muss kurz leveln. Ach so, Platz auswählen. Ja, nee, ich wollte es eigentlich leveln. Ja. Erst ab 20 Punkten. Okay. Schauen, was ich hier gleich noch level. Aber dann ist das schon mal getan. Wie wär's, wenn ihr euch bewegt? Dieser Sumpf ist groß. Das ist das einzige Nervige hier. Die laufen nicht schneller. So, hier kommt bestimmt die nächste Wave. Kommt schon. Ich weiß ja, dass ihr hier seid. Oh, ich habe noch nicht mal Schwalbe dabei. Verdammt. Ich muss gleich mal meditieren. Blödes Wasserweih. Ah. Was? Die kämpfen da hinten? Ah! Auf! Wohl. Kann ich meditieren? Geht ab. Oh, jetzt sind wir meine Boni weg.
Introductions later.
Ist das ein Kind? Oder eine Frau? Tamara! Das ist doch die Tochter!
Who are you?
Geralt of Riva, Witcher.
We could
Oder
use
nicht?
your kind if you'd find the heart to serve the eternal fire. I'm Tamara.
Ah, diese
Heard
scheiß
quite a lot
Sekte.
about you.
Tamara,
Ah,
dear
Jesus.
daughter, you return after all. Come, don't deny me this embrace.
Stay away from me. I've come for Mother. Unlike you, I'll not see her rot in this swamp.
Why the hell do you think I'm here? To take her home?
Oh, you'll do no such thing. You'll not lay a finger on her. Never. I'll not let you.
You've a right to be cross. I was not the best husband, the best father, I know. But I've changed. Ask anyone. Geralt, come, tell her.
Your father, he wants to find his wife, your mother. Really?
He pay you much to be his yes man?
Verily I say unto you that ire and vehemence can lead to naught but one's downfall.
Who the bloody hell is this?
And who are you to ask so crudely?
This is my commander.
And that should be of no concern to a drunken swine.
Tamara, you stand with their kind now. Perhaps you'd have them torture and hang your own father.
You're not my father, and I care not a bit what befalls you.
I remind you we've a matter to resolve here. You're a
Ist der
witcher.
Nilfgaard da?
Will you help?
Wouldn't be here if I wasn't willing.
I've lost
Glaub
5
schon.
men and have little notion of what else to expect in this cursed place.
No time to lose. Crones could return any minute.
Ha! How do you know they're not here already?
'Cause we're still alive.
Search the village!
Guter Spruch. Ja, die sind schwarz, die müssen Nilfgaarder sein. Oder irgendwer ganz anderes. Ewiges Feuer, tragen die schwarz? Ne, tragen rot. Jetzt bumm, Tür zu und alle tot. Zu spät gewendert. Ich hab sie mit Glatze gesehen.
Don't.
Over here!
Oi! Get back, stinky head. Gingerbread loaf, freshly baked and hot.
Mother.
Clean as a whistle. Fresh as a daisy. Go on, whip me. I made it too little. I nibbled it, but just to see if it's firm. But it's fresh, so take pity.
Oh, Mother.
Take pity.
Mumen, wo bleibt ihr?
But I pleaded. I begged.
Mother. It's me. Do you recognize me? What's happened to her?
I said I'd do it all. Give it here. I'll scrub it again. Scrub it clean.
Mother!
Oh.
Something's coming. Get ready.
What was that?
Wolves? Perhaps.
Didn't sound like wolves.
Because it wasn't. Get ready.
Ah,
You'll spoil our
los Leute, ihr müsst überleben. Was? Bam! Bam!
Come on.
Ihr... Was? Troll?
You'll spoil our feast.
Unhold? Autsch. Schon wieder getroffen. Ah, aber blutet.
You'll spoil our feast.
Au. Oh, kämpft fürs Feuer. Das ist die Sekte. Monsterbrot.
What was that?
Looked a fiend to me.
Crones have sensed us. They know we're close. Sent the beast for Anna.
Those damned witches! When will it end? Look what they've done to her. Are they not satisfied? Enough! I'm taking her away.
Da ist gerade der gestorben.
Wife. She'll return home with me. You're welcome to come with us if you wish.
Don't touch her. We leave this cursed place now.
She's sick, weakened. Where would you take her in this state? Oxenfurt? It would mean her death.
I know how to care for my mother.
She's not a rag doll to be ripped from hand to hand. Let her decide.
Bye. Bye for dinner. Mood bye.
She's incapable of deciding anything just now.
A dark spell, it must be. Help her, Witcher. I beg you.
Ah, sie ist einfach nur durchgedreht.
This is no dark spell, I'm afraid.
Well, what is it then?
She's been through a lot. Lost a child, was carried off by a fiend, lived in the Crone's village taking care of children who are now gone. It's left its mark, as it would on anyone.
So it's hopeless. You can't help her. She's to be like this.
I'm sorry.
I know a hermit. A very wise man with a gift for healing. Met him some time past. Lives in the Blue Mountains. I shall take her there.
Ach komm, lass mir die Hoffnung.
Might be worth a shot.
I shall go with you.
That's impossible, sadly.
Why?
You have duties. Duties deriving from your commitment to the Church of the Eternal Fire. Once we finish our work in Velen...
Blödes, ewiges Feuer.
You said you'd save my mother.
And I kept my word. Your father can care for her now.
He care? You know him. You know what he did to her.
He swears to be a changed man. And in his eyes I see true sorrow. Remorse for his sins. He will care for her. And you've a new life and new duties. To the Eternal Fire.
Ich will gegen die Mumen kämpfen.
All will be well.
Mann. Die sind doch viel cooler als ein
Not
Unhold.
touch drink. I will find the hermit. And once she is herself again, we will find you.
Swear it.
You have my word, child.
Ewiges Feuer. Sekten sind schlimm. Erhebt euch gegen mich und ihr seid tot. Oh.
To kill monsters. It doesn't matter who.
Mach kurz ein bisschen lauter.
The coin has to be right. That's all. Witchers don't debate. Their conscience plays no part. They just get on with it, then pick up the coin pouch tossed at their feet and set off on their way. Folk don't expect witchers to save them from themselves.
Ne, erwarte ich aber auch nicht.
Thank you, Witcher. Despite all.
May the Eternal Fire guide and protect you.
Farewell.
Give me a moment. I must gather my thoughts myself.
So, so ein bisschen looten.
Before I lose my patience.
Was? Hast du mir gedroht? Spaß. So, das sind also Hexenjäger, dieses ewige Feuer. Naja, ich gehe noch mal kurz in die Mühlenhütte. Schade. Moment. Feuerfestes Bild. In diesem Fall ist das. Okay, das war's jetzt mit den Hauptquests in Wähl. Ab dem nächsten Teil werde ich nur die interessanten Nebenquests zeigen. Die unnötigen wie Statuen aufstellen. Lasse ich einfach mal weg. Ja. Das war's aber auch schon mit der Folge. Vielen Dank fürs Zuschauen und bis zum nächsten Mal. Ciao!